Sweet! That was the call of Big Bertha, aka the Ace 21 CQB. Welcome everyone to my channel, and today we're going to be breaking down the Ace 21, the little brother of the Ace 52. So, for those of you who don't know, there are two aces out of the carbines. You have the Ace 52 CQB and the Ace 21 CQB. What that means is that both guns are essentially remodeled off the same stock, I'd imagine. However, they both perform very, very, very differently. Now, when you look at the statistics comparing just these two guns together, it really looks like the Ace 52 outclasses the Ace 21 in all categories. You know, in range, in damage, and accuracy, they have the same. Mobility, they have the same. But it looks like the Ace 52 is just better. However, what you don't know about the gun is that the Ace 21 has an enormous clip. I mean, I think it has about 36 bullets in a clip. That's huge. That's tons of ammo that you can just push into the opponent. And I call this beautiful gun, I call her Big Bertha, because she just doesn't stop firing. She's this fat little chubby thing that you're just holding in your hands, and you can just unload on the opponent. It's ridiculous the amount of pain that you can cause the other team. In this gameplay, I think I go 32-7, and this is on the map Operation Locker. So Operation Locker, we're playing Domination. For those of you who might be wondering, why am I playing so much Domination? It's simply because it's much easier for me to perform well in Domination as opposed to doing Rush or one of those other game types where, you know, it's not so much about kills as it is about positioning and getting, you know, your vehicles on point. This is just much easier in terms of infantry combat. I enjoy playing it much, much more than any other game mode, maybe besides Squad Deathmatch or Team Deathmatch and Rush. All of those game types are fine, but in terms of reviewing a gun, this is definitely the right game mode to do it in. Alright, so without further ado, let's just go over the stats really quickly. It has a damage of 30, an accuracy of 40, a mobility of 60, a range of 25, and a rate of fire of 770. So, overall, I mean, the gun's okay. It doesn't eclipse any other gun. It doesn't do anything crazy. What it does do is it has tons of ammo in the clip, and also it has almost no recoil, especially when you put on, like, that stubby grip. It really just, it doesn't move. I think you might have to lower it just a little bit, but it essentially goes straight up just a tiny bit, and you can just lower it right back down. It makes you insanely accurate, it's such a dream to use. I know I've said that about the Ace 52 as well. Both of these guns, man, big brother, little brother, both of them are amazing guns. And in terms of playstyle, if you're trying to play with the Ace 21, I would recommend that really, I mean, you could use this gun for any situation, honestly. The Ace 52 is really a gun that's meant for long-range engagements and flanking. The Ace 21, however, it has so much ammo, and it's overall just a great gun that you can do anything you want. You can use it long range, you can use it up close, you can use it to suppress an enemy, even though the suppression mechanics aren't as good in this game as they were in Battlefield 3. You can still use it really effectively just to lay into your opponent. You can use it to support your team, you can use it to just go big or go home, whatever you want. Whatever you want. And I'm not doing highlights of this game, by the way, guys, simply because the match was so crazy, and this other team that we were playing against, I don't know, I don't want to say they were tryhards, because that's such a, I don't know, that's just such an amateur term. They were going hard, though. They were pushing really, really hard. I mean, you'll see clips where people are just running at me with their knife out, like, ah, I'm gonna stab you! Like, they're just crazy. These people were crazy. They were nuts. And I've never been in a lobby where people have just ran at me with knives before. And they weren't trolling me. I know they weren't, because only 1 or 2 people would do it. But there was an insanely aggressive team, and I was able to just maneuver my way very carefully around the map, able to position myself correctly. And then they kind of just fell into the trap, like a fly into the spider web, man. And I didn't really, you know, I don't think I performed that well. I mean, my stats are okay. I did my best. I did the best I could for my team. We actually ended up losing this game, but I did everything I could. The game right after that, though, we won by about 100 points. So I got a feel for how they were playing. I stepped it up the next game. But in terms of just showcasing the gun, I wanted to use this gameplay because it really hammers home the point that this is a great all-around gun. You can use it for anything you want, and overall, you should be set to go. In terms of attachments, I was using the Coyote sight, I was using the Ergo grip, and the aiming laser. However, I would put the stubby grip on it, or the potato grip. Both of those are the same, it's just different names. But that would probably be a much better attachment for this gun. But regardless, they still work amazingly well. And you should be on your way to dominating everyone very, very quickly. Also, by the way, guys, I am almost done with this series. I'm going to be wrapping all of these videos up into a nice little playlist. All of the reviews of the carbines, I'm going to put them in a nice little playlist for everybody to watch. So if you have any questions about a particular gun, they will all be in a nice, organized fashion for you to view. Got like one more gun to do, the Type 95. That's a weird gun, but we'll save that for another video. Alright, so one thing I do want to talk about is the fact that Operation Locker is without a doubt one of my favorite maps. This map is awesome. I love playing it on Rush. Don't you guys love playing this map on Rush? I've heard plenty of people talking about how it's like, oh, this is the best map in the game. On Rush, I have so much fun on this map. I could play Rush Operation Locker like all day. It's just so much fun, you know what I mean? It's too much fun. Domination, it's okay. But it's a great map, and I feel like it's going to be even better on next gen. Speaking of maps, by the way, what is up with that Hainan Resort map? I don't know what's going on, but I can't play the map. For whatever reason, I try to play it, and then my Xbox freezes. Every single time I try to play it, and then like 1 time out of 10 it'll work. 1 time. Sucks. It's so fucking irritating, man. I don't know why they're doing this. DICE is really irritating me with this like lackluster game that we have. I mean, it's a great game. It's definitely probably one of the best first-person shooters I've ever played. But, you know, when you look at Battlefield 3, and the game was just so smooth and so perfect, and the graphics were on point, this game, it really feels like DICE tried to just shorten or, you know, just condense this amazing game into, you know, the Xbox 360 hardware, which they weren't able to do. I mean, you can tell with all the weird graphic pop-ins, and the Levolution doesn't always work properly, and people are falling through floors. It's just very weird sometimes. You can tell that DICE obviously had some problems trying to say, okay, well, we've got this amazing, gigantic, huge game that runs 32 versus 32. How are we going to put it on this piece of shit Xbox that Microsoft has refused to upgrade for the past 8 years? So, you know, they did the best they could, man. And I still have tons of fun playing it. I have like 23 hours in this game. I'm going nuts on it. And if you think that's a lot, you should see my friends list. There's a few people on my list who have gone balls deep in this game. I mean, balls deep. They have like 44 hours played. And that's not to say I'm not bashing them by any means, because that's awesome. I wish I could do that. I wish I had the time to do that. And if I did, I totally would. Totally would. If I didn't have to go to college classes, oh my gosh, I wouldn't be leaving the house. I'd be playing Battlefield all day, because that's how much I love this game. By the way, guys, I just want to switch subjects here very quickly. If it seems like the quality on my videos is a little weird, it's just because I've had some weird software bugs. It should be fixed in this video. If you see any, like, the quality isn't as good as you think it should be, let me know, and I will be sure to fix that, because this is a huge issue for me, is quality. I want to make sure that you guys have, like, the best viewing experience possible. I don't like any of that stupid, you know, low quality 480p bullshit. And if you do watch on 480p, I want to make sure that it's good quality for you. If you're watching in 1080p, then it should be glorious. It should be just beautiful, full screen, just awesome quality. And if it's not, let me know, and I'll take care of it. I pinky swear. You know, when I say pinky swear, that's no bullshit. Pinky swears are for real, motherfucker. You don't mess around when you pinky swear with somebody. So I'm pinky swearing that if you have problems with quality, let me know, and I'll make sure it's fucking covered. Alright. That pretty much wraps it up for me in this video. We've got a few more videos coming your way. I have the Type 95 that's going to be coming out in probably about 30 to 45 minutes after this video. And then I think I don't have any videos on the AK-5C or the ACR, so those will be done as well. And then to wrap up the whole series, I will be doing a final video on what is the best carbine, and, you know, I might surprise you guys just a little bit. All right, I'm out. People, you're wonderful. Thank you for bearing with me through this journey of Battlefield. And I'm ready, man. 22 days, or like 21 days. Xbox One, it's going down. Tons of content and crazy 32 on 32 action. Take it easy. Peace.